Hello! I would like to welcome all the listeners out there and thank you for tuning in to this Talk Ain't Cheap Radio. My name is Sean Ennis and today we have a spectacular show. Just a reminder, if you've not already, please go to and subscribe to the YouTube channel at Ennis Productions. Ennis Productions is your source for music, business, motivation, and support. And we also have the Creative Collective series where we interview talented people and give them a chance to share their story. Taylor Swift's Lover sets Apple Music pre-ad benchmark. Taylor Swift's Lover is still some months out from gracing us with its presence, but it's already bagged at least one record. Taylor Swift's 7th studio album has set a new benchmark for most pre-added albums on a single day by a female artist on Apple Music. Lover chalked up 178,600 worldwide in its first day of availability, besting the record set by Ariana Grande's Thank You next. According to reports, it has since raced past 222,400 pre-ads. Pre-ads are Apple's cute term for pre-saves, or what the industry called pre-orders in the age before digital revolution. Apple Music quietly rolled out its pre-ad feature on upcoming albums in June 2018, 3 years after the streaming service opened for business. Lover is due out August 23rd and will feature the previously released tracks Me featuring Brendan Urie and You Need to Calm Down. Less than 2 months after its release, Avengers Endgame won Best Movie at the 2019 MTV and TV Music Awards. This is the second time that a film in that lucrative franchise has walked off with this award. The first Avengers won in 2013. 2 other film franchises have won multiple awards in this category. The first 4 Twilight films all won the top award, as did all 3 The Lord of the Rings films. 2 members of the Avengers Endgame cast were singled out for awards. Robert Downey Jr. won Best Hero. Josh Brolin took Best Villain. HBO's Game of Thrones took Best TV Show after losing last 2 years to Netflix Stranger Things. This is the 3rd year in a row that male and female actors have competed in the same category at the MTV Awards in both TV divisions. And this is the second time in those 3 years that females have walked off with both of those gender-neutral prizes. Lady Gaga took Best Performance in a Movie for her role in A Star is Born 2 years ago. The award went to Emma Watson for the reboot of Beauty and the Beast. Elizabeth Moss took Best Performance in a TV show for her role in The Handmaid's Tale. The award had gone to the last 2 years to Millie Bobby Brown for Stranger Things. Alright, so that's what we got today for music news. Let's get into some more music.
With the chicken, I'm moving 300 like dirt. My weed is exotic, you road jet, nigga be smoking on dirt. I'm flipping the phone and creeping so slow, cause I'm on perp. And where all my ghosts when I know them narcs about to lurk. Breaking on my wrist, I be whipping too much. Sleep the whole day, I be sipping too much. Off in the trap with the Crips and the Bloods. Hustle for racks and we make the time flood. Nothing but active is never a drought. AK-47 underneath the couch. My shit is A1 and there's never a doubt. Smell coming out of my house. Neighbors know I'm smoking that loud. Know I be flipping the packs. Bricks is big in the shack. I'm down with the plug like a Cadillac. Subtract the 4 flats, you niggas are weak. Claiming you bloody, but you artificially sweet. I twist up a sweet and thank G.O.D. for blessing these haters to me. Look at the numbers, I try cold as summer. I'm growing my dope with the help from my plumber. Hitting my licks up on junkies and stoners. Keeping the dope in their mouth like a homer. 300 piece, 2 for the country and 2 for the streets. Making transactions, there is no receipts. Nothing but scales and peas, scales and peas.
It's very empty in the dark. Absence of troubles when we're far apart. And our strength will show in stranger ways. And probable most days we're not to blame. I laughed so hard when you didn't even try to rid your stubborn ways you could not find. Absence your anger and your smoke. Can't take the choke, someday I'll know your choke. So enough of this tyrant, fusing all your latest tricks. Greatest flaws of what you brought. Cross the line but now you're lost. Throw the rock and hit your head, believing you should fight a worthy friend. What I built was big, what I built was right. Yes, I thought it was my greatest feat, but now it's redefined. And pockets full of pain, I know just where those struggles of today. I know you've wanted rest, poor soul. What is gone is gone. We gotta go before it gets too late. Thunder sound echoing near. What's done is done. Let's move clear. We gotta go right now. And too late for pride. How we feeling? What's gone is gone. There's nowhere to hide. It's too late to look back and too late for pride. What is gone is gone. There's nowhere, no. There's nowhere, no. There's nowhere to hide. To hide. There's nowhere, no. There's nowhere to hide. To hide. There's nowhere. Found it hard to bury what was old. Fools, they come and steal all of the gold. Brag about how much they lie. Falling sky, we're flying till the end. Thank you.
And we are back. 1500 or Nothing Production Collective and Roland team for a synth-focused music education collaboration. 1500 or Nothing and its 1500 Sound Academy production training program are partnering with the Roland Corporation to launch a curriculum based around synthesizers, drum machines, MIDI controllers, and other studio tools from the famed electronic equipment manufacturer and its associate brands. Currently, 32 students are enrolled in 1500 Sound Academy's latest 6-month certification program, which kicked off June 10th. Based in Inglewood, California, the Academy was founded by 1500 or Nothing Grammy Award-winning principals James Fauntleroy and Lance Rance Dobson. Fauntleroy and Dobson have worked with Bruno Mars, Ariana Grande, Ella Mia, and Timbaland. Justin Timberlake has worked with Justin Timberlake, Aaliyah, Missy Elliott, are among the best guest lecturers slated for the next session. While enrolled, students will receive a free Roland Clout subscription and have access to tours and internship opportunities at Roland's LA facilities. In addition, a demo facility dubbed the Roland Room has been specifically created for Roland and Boss Production on site at the Academy. Writing production duo the Avila Brothers, who have worked with Usher, Gwen Stefani, and Janet Jackson, have also teamed up with Fulton Roy and Dobson. Now, this sounds like a terrific opportunity, so certainly if this is something you're interested in, certainly do some research and try to get in contact, because this certainly seems like a terrific opportunity for not only producers but artists as well. All right, here's some more music.
Yo, you got that joint? Oh, it's blunt. Spark. Bird trying to fly in the darkness. I need a light, I'm trying to fly, Lord, spark this. These niggas finally learned life but couldn't finish up school. So how's this flow switching off topics? And when these cops are shooting niggas and you're shooting with your cameras, I really don't think it's what Pac meant. They scream war, we scream fuck you too. I bust back down to earth like when they put me in a coffin. And niggas I grew up with shooting miles now. Your battlefield ain't right, my nigga, calm down. These mans bombing towns like it's a law now. And rappers talk too much, guess y'all broads now. These white girls want niggas in mixed compounds. Man, I just want my riches and spread lots round. You only bout your business cause they boss now. You already know it's Bishop, so let's talk now. It's about time they're poppin'. It's about time they poppin'. Go on, baby girl, wine that bottom. I wanna see you wine like bottom. This nigga told me he's a butcher nigga acting like a crip. Puts the K up in the front like Ashton. My cousin said that he can finally bless his mom, cop a whip. So I told him get a rowdy in the Aston. I need a lady with a head on her shoulders, not a bitch. Lord, I prayed she could really help back when it was dark and a nigga couldn't help but get lit. Man, I'm thinking about my future in the past tense. And when the barrel opened, I opened my eyes, won't forget, but really there was no surprise. Man's dropped, had blood in his eyes, crowd screaming out blood in the eyes. I'm glad the man who got hit didn't die. Papa told me gotta learn before you die. I hope you hear this in your shooters, learn to rise off the family, you can never learn to shine. Just fucked up when you're just chilling in the club, you know, dancing, thinking you're having a good time. Popping bottles. It ain't like that though. Man, I should've been on the main stage, we should've been on the same page. And when the crowds don't mob by rage, bad dog, they put me in a cage. But I'm the bishop, not pastor, no mason, it's official, I'm pastor slow rage. Forget this job, I ain't down for low wage. In this life, I won't profit old age. It's about time they're poppin'. Said it's about time they're poppin'. Go on, baby girl, wine that bottom. I wanna see you wine like bottom. It's about time they poppin'. Said it's about time they poppin'. Go on, baby girl, wine that bottom. I wanna see you wine like bottom.
Wine that bottom. Go on, baby girl, wine like bottom. Wine like bottom. I wanna see you wine like bottom. Wine that wine like butter. Wine that butter. Girl, I wanna see you wine like butter.
Now nod your head and back and forth and let me see you rock that beat. Now nod your head and back and forth and let me see you rock that beat. Now nod your head and back and forth and let me see you rock that beat. Smoking fire, weed and sipping on that rock with Hennessy. Middle finger to your team, stay out my way, I'm about my green. I do whatever I want, mind your biz, I do by any means. Nod your head and back and forth and let me see you rock that beat. Smoking fire, weed and sipping on that rock with Hennessy. Middle finger to your team, stay out my way, I'm about my green. I do whatever I want, mind your biz, I do by any means. Anything you could do, I'm better in. All your lanes belong in the trash can. All your nigga deserve is a backhand. Rooftop, all black, clockwork like I'm Batman. If you ain't about nothing, while you still here, scream, little nigga, better stand clear. I'm in my grizzly mood, yeah, in my neck of the woods. I come prepared, something you can't bear. I got plans to go before I go. First thing first, I must stay on my toes. I treat money like ego, shit. I can't let it go. I gotta play it safe. I stay on the low. I don't do kiss and tell. This ain't a show. Murder beats like a serial killer. Every chance I get, I should be on death row, motherfucker. Let's go. They should've never let a nigga lose. Now the animals out the cage. I'm just another black nigga into society. Can't behave, give me the mic. Watch me while I two kidding on the stage. Somebody call the police on me. Oh, please have your girl blow the whole team on both me. After she's done, go home, cause her heartbeat so disgusting. I'm one of a kind, 52 out of the deck. When you said to me, you better come correct. I don't read niggas with an open arm, maybe with a broken neck. I'm the man, I'm the bomb, the track is still. You better hit the dead man, fuck talking. All I want is a check. All I want is a check.
Oh, can repeat once again.
How bad?
Yeah. And I be looking at you, girl, on the far side. Girl, on the far side. And I be staring at you, girl, on the far side. Girl, on the far side. Can I say you bad? Can I say you too show it? Can I say you bad? Can I say you too show it? And I be looking at you, girl, on the far side. Girl, on the far side. And I be staring at you, girl, on the far side. Girl, on the far side. Can I say you bad? Can I say you too show it? Can I say you bad? Can I say you too show it? I know you get away from fashion and style. All this killing no fi copy your swag. I wanna let you know I got your back. Turn around, yeah. Make it look so simple. You dey kill it when you shut it down. Give me that real simple. I'm ready if you ready now. You feel me that booty bounce on me. I know they lie, make a chopper like me. Come around, make you my queen. No time to dey think about this, yeah. No they fall for me. I know you better than this. You know they high on gin. Make I put them on the beat. And I be looking at you, girl, on the far side. Girl, on the far side. And I be staring at you, girl, on the far side. Girl, on the far side. Can I say you bad? Can I say you too show it? Can I say you bad? Can I say you too show it? And I be looking at you, girl, on the far side. Girl, on the far side. And I be staring at you, girl, on the far side. Girl, on the far side. Can I say you bad? Can I say you too show it? Can I say you bad? Can I say you too show it? Wine for me, switch it wanna get with you, my baby. Baby, you drive me, get me so crazy. Baby, now put it down, let me see you right, wine. I wanna see you now. Baby, now that you with that grass. Say we did you better than Peter than that. I wanna see you better than grass. Baby, don't put that in like you than that. Yeah, no they fall for me. I know you better than this. You know the eye on jean. Make I put them on the beat. Make it look so simple. You dey kill it when you shut it down. Give me that real simple. I'm ready if you ready now. Girl, I say you bad. Oh. Can I say you too? Show it. Girl, I say you bad. Oh. And I be looking at you, girl, on the far side. Girl, on the far side. And I be staring at you, girl, on the far side. Girl, on the far side, can I say you bad? Can I say you too? Show it. Can I say you bad? Can I say you too? Show it. Wine for me, switch it for me, hold it for me. Let me see your hands down. Body for me, get it for me. Let me see you where. Oh, let me see you work. I've been looking at you from a far side, staring at your big backside. Oh yeah, super dope hype man Morgan, where you at? Oh, easy.
All right, welcome back to This Talk Ain't Cheap Radio. And in this portion of the show, we like to welcome in our guest. So why don't you share your name and what you're all about for the listeners who may not know about you?
Hi, my name is John Vento from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, singer-songwriter. Just released a few months ago a new album called Love, Lust, and Other Wreckage.
All right, tell us a little bit about the new project.
Well, it's an acoustic-based album, primarily stylistically built around rock and roll, blues, and folk music. And it's a thematic concept album, which is about different types of relationships, good, the bad, and the ugly, if you will. And each song, there's 13 tracks on the album, and each song kind of weaves a story that represents the changes and the development of different kind of relationships, particularly romantic relationships.
And now, romance and relationships, that's a really heavy topic. What made you want to center the album around that?
Oh, that's a great question. Yeah, it's a heavy topic. Well, it's somewhat autobiographical. I had gone through some health issues 2.5 years ago and was at a point in my life where I had realized that I was successful at a lot of things, but not successful at relationships, especially with the opposite sex. So I collaborated with a songwriter named Bert Laubel and began to write some real serious stuff. Regrets, looking in the mirror kind of things, and the subjects like humility and so on, and that was the beginning of the whole process.
And how would you describe the music on this project?
Well, it's lyrically driven, so I would, musically, it's has a certain retro influence to it. We purposely, with our producer and guitar player Dave Granati, used sounds from the British invasion, particularly the band Badfinger, and again, with the lyrics being such a focal point, it's kind of at the same time very folk oriented, if you will, and storyteller like.
Now, what would you say makes you different from other artists?
Oh, wow, that's an interesting question. I guess it depends on who the other artists are, but what makes me different is I have my own voice and our own team of collaborators. So it's kind of a unique perspective, and I think that it's a very, very honest album. Not that other artists aren't album. Most of us are. Or most of us are very honest, because that's how we create our work. But I think this one is probably more personal than anything I've ever done.
Now let me ask you, what would be your dream collaboration? If you could collaborate with any artist, alive or an artist that's passed on, who would it be and why?
Wow. It would be probably Harry Chapin, who of course has been deceased for a long time, but he's just one of my favorite singers. I always loved his lyrics, and just as importantly as his music, I loved his commitment to charitable causes and his work, humanitarian efforts, especially with world hunger. So, I mean, that would be my dream collaboration for sure.
Excellent. And I would certainly be interested in hearing the music or the album that you two would create.
Oh, thank you.
Now, what's one thing that you love and one thing that you hate about the music industry?
Wow. Well, they're probably one and the same. I love the fact that independent artists have a platform, what we call the internet, which allows us to get our music out to the world very quickly and very inexpensively. And at the same time, what I hate is it devalues music, and the industry has changed so much that, the days of actually selling physical product and being compensated for your art and for your product that you produce, those days seem to be long gone. So it's kind of like good news, bad news type of thing.
You're absolutely right, and that's such a great point. And what I tell the artists that I work with is that, the challenge for independent, unsigned musicians 20, 15 years ago used to be in, creating your content. But that's not the challenge anymore due to technology. Now the challenge is attention, right? Everyone has a YouTube channel. Everyone has a Facebook, Instagram. Everyone's putting out their content. How do you really get people to care, and how do you connect to an audience?
Yeah, well, I think, again, that's a great question. Branding is so important. Imagery is so important to try to get them to listen to the music. So for us, on this new album, we've been supporting the material with new videos, and there'll be more coming. And the whole branding through photography and visual imagery in the social media platforms is a critical investment area. And then just old-fashioned live performance. So, nothing replaces the connection with a live audience and then word of mouth from that point on.
Absolutely. Well said. Now, can you share your social media links?
Sure. I've got, my website is johnvento.com, and that's Vento. And I'm on Facebook as John Vento Music. Instagram is John Vento Music. What else do I do? I'm not real good at all this stuff, but I think I have a Twitter handle. Is that what it's called? Twitter handle?
Twitter's one, yep.
Yep, and I have somebody that helps me with that. I'm very blessed with a great team of folks that have been so supportive of this new project.
Now, is there anything else you'd like to promote or share?
Well, as a spin-off or an extension of this album, we are going to be producing a stage play this fall, September 13th and 14th, here in Pittsburgh. A play with the same title, Love, Lust, and Other Wreckage. and it's based on the lyrical content and the stories that were created in the music.
That's excellent. Well, I'd like to give a very big thank you to my guests for joining me today. Now let's get into some more music.
Yo, Dad. You really doing a retake, man? Shit. But this time we ain't acknowledging shit, right? Yeah. Hey. Just get him, boy. Hey.
Mama hit and I'm blown. Mama sipping, I'm gone. Mama hit and I'm blown. Mama sipping, I'm gone. Fill it up, fill it up. Fill my cup till I'm gone. Fill it up, fill it up. Fill my cup till I'm gone. Mama hit and I'm blown. Mama sipping, I'm gone. Mama hit and I'm blown. Mama sipping, I'm gone. Fill it up, fill it up. Fill my cup till I'm gone. Fill it up, fill it up. Fill my cup till I'm gone.
One more hit and I'm blown, eh? One more sip and I'm gone, man. Need a hit with the dawn, eh? Black Sea, Amazon, man, you fill it up, fill it up. Fill my fucking feelings gone, eh? Feelings healing, feel the boy, eh? Steady ceiling every morning, eh? One more sip and I'm gone, gone. Gone on the days when we used to be gods. Gods of the days when it used to be hot. When it used to be hot, now actually now. Smell that season, hello kitty, kitty, thinks I'm kidding. Easy, silly, beady, beady, getting crazy, needy, easy, peasy, dumb and squeezy. One more hit and I'm gone, eh?
One more hit and I'm blown. One more sip and I'm gone. One more hit and I'm blown. One more sip and I'm gone. Fill it up, fill it up. Fill my cup till I'm gone. Fill it up, fill it up. Fill my cup till I'm gone. One more hit and I'm blown. One more sip and I'm gone. One more hit and I'm blown. One more sip and I'm gone. Fill it up, fill it up. Fill my cup till I'm gone. Fill it up, fill it up. Fill my cup till I'm gone.
F it, I don't even hit when I'm gone. I don't even fix my last ish was a dawn. I don't even sleep, I don't even speak till I'm down. I don't even take no put ish from me now. I met a kill. Dick on the mouth, sucking around. Hashtag fucking around. Trapped in my mind. Left track, not never mind. Cut, never mind. Did you forget I had a mind? What? I'm like, do you mind? A piece of your mind? True. What's on your mind? What? Not on my mind. Okay. Mine. Man, I'm fucking off your mind.
One more hit and I'm blown. One more sip and I'm gone. One more hit and I'm blown. One more sip and I'm gone. Fill it up, fill it up. Fill my cup till I'm gone. Fill it up, fill it up. Fill my cup till I'm gone. One more hit and I'm blown. One more sip and I'm gone. One more hit and I'm blown. One more sip and I'm gone. Fill it up, fill it up. Fill my cup till I'm gone. Fill it up, fill it up. Fill my cup till I'm gone.
Skiff.
I'd like to thank you for tuning in. This has been another episode of This Talk Ain't Cheap Radio. If you have not already, please go to and subscribe to the YouTube channel. That is Ennis Productions on YouTube and Instagram. ENNIS Productions. Ennis Productions is your source for music, business, motivation, and support. And we also have the Creative Collective series, where we interview talented people and give them a chance to share their story. If you're a musician looking for help to take your career to the next level, contact Ennis Management and get real help and real results in growing your personal brand with your audience, learning how to effectively promote and market your music using social media, learning the business side of the music industry, and how to become your own booking agent. Contact ennisproductions@gmail.com. Ennis Management, empowering musicians through education. If you would like to have your music played on This Talk Ain't Cheap Radio, simply email your music to ryancross020@gmail.com. That is ryancross020@gmail.com. That's our show for today. We'll be back with another new episode tomorrow. I'm out.